So, right off the rip, I just want to say the animation and the music on point, totally on point. And I really want to go at the animation here really quick. For example, I thought the animation was one very fluid, but I also thought it carried some weight to it too. In the sense of like whenever Azazel stabbed his sword into the statue, it actually felt as if you could see that it was kind of like hard for him to get through it. And whenever he did break through it, you could feel like the weight of the statue, how it's made out of that thick concrete armor, whatever it's made out of. You could tell whatever it's made out of, it was thick and compact and it's hard to break through. And things like that are really essentially going the extra mile. And I really did enjoy that. So I applaud Studio Mappa for what they did actually in that scene. So Nina actually does, well, get her powers exposed, and well, I guess kind of exposed. She kind of exposes them intentionally, right? Or not kind of, she does. She says, hug me, and we see Azazel, he's all beat up, bruised and battered, on the verge of dying, literally. He's like, ah, this hugs the shit out of her. It's just kind of, I thought that was funny how he's like screaming, like, it's a warrior's cry, and he's like hugging her. And we see that he goes, she turns into a demon, and Nina even explains, whenever my heart gets a flutter is, essentially is what's going on. Whenever she gets fluttered, she turns into a dragon. We don't know why. She doesn't know why. So we kind of just gotta take that how we get her, right? But we see that that she's truly powerful. Like we see, I mean, the animation, whenever like the wind is blowing off of her, roaring and stuff like that, really good too. I just want to point that out. But the music in that scene was great. That's what I was referring to. The music. That whole scene was awesome with the music. But we see how strong she truly is. And I mean, Azazel even goes as far to call her like a mini Bahamut. And we see how strong the Bahamut is. Not even Zeus, not even the devil could take down Bahamut. They had to literally sacrifice their own lives in order to seal him away. They couldn't kill him. They had to seal him away. So just being a mini Bahamut, being compared to the Bahamut, obviously you're strong, immediately you're stronger than anyone one-on-one. It's going to be a group effort in order to take you down. Essentially is what, I mean, that's what, just, you can assume that right off the rip. I mean, just, we saw how strong the Bahamut was. And just the fact that she's being compared to that is interesting. So we also learned that Nina's father is a dragon and her mom's obviously human. So obviously that kind of explains the whole situation. And essentially her village is the same way. Maybe some moms are dragons, maybe some fathers are humans. And vice versa. Like we found out Nina's once again dad was a dragon and mom's a human. So essentially, I'm wondering how many dragons are this strong, and I'm assuming we'll see her village come to the rescue at some point. And, like, are all dragons strong as Nina? Like, what's the secret behind that? Because if so, oh my god. You basically have Bahamut if you add all those dragons together that we've seen, right? And where we're getting a little bit of flashback from Nina, but we found out Nina's always sucked at this, and the only way she can, turn to a dragon, is going, getting her heart fluttered. And at the same time, we see that she didn't control it then. But we see this time, whenever she sees Kaiser, she controls it, but yet she doesn't remember. So does she only remember, like, what's going on at the time? But even then, she's lost control, and, from everything we've seen, she's never been able to control it. So I wonder if she did remember turning into a dragon whenever Azazel hugged her, but then she forgot it, because she does state she never remembers, but it seems as if she did know what was going on at that time. Maybe it's subconsciously she realized it, but the dragon kind of overshadowed that still, maybe it felt like a dream per se. So I mean, I think it may have been like subconsciously. Obviously it wasn't unconsciously per se. I mean, she could, because she was aware, and and once again, subconsciously it's just basically being aware but not taking notice, essentially, right? And I'm just wondering, who was her father? She's so strong. What dragon did she get with? I mean, did her mother get with? I'm just kind of like, I mean, yeah, mini Bahamut, and that's just by herself, and there's more dragons, so I'm just kind of wondering. But at the same time, I mean, she's talking to Azazel after all this is done. They're all bruised, battered, and, well, I guess technically Nina's not, but Azazel is. He's on his deathbed once again, and he's like, well, we need your dragon power. And she's like, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that for anyone, because everyone's my enemy, essentially, whenever I'm in that form, she states, right? Not word for word, but you guys, she says basically the same thing. So, Azazel has an idea. He's like, let me control you. Let me make love to you. I'm just like, I think Azazel just wants a piece of that fine ass. Like, it ain't about the whole, hey, I can tame you. Or, I mean, I guess it is kind of about, like, I can tame you, but not in the right way. I think Azazel's trying to get Yeah. I think he's trying to benefit in more ways than one here. So that was funny. Nina ran at least 5 miles, it seemed, and she ran out naked through the town, and she was embarrassed being naked in front of Zazel, in front of the whole town, but she's so embarrassed about the whole Zazel let me make love to you thing that she didn't even notice. So, hey, maybe you got to get her fluttered to the point to where she doesn't take notice of things. Just a thought. But we also have Kaiser actually trying to sell himself, actually trying to protect Charios in this whole situation with the dragon. And we find out that, yeah, Kaiser's lie to Charios was seen right through by Charios. So it makes me wonder, when is all this shit going to happen with him betraying Kaiser? And or is Kaiser actually going to be the one to betray first? I wouldn't be surprised. Favreau will show up, which... Where's Favreau? It's episode 4. He's listed as a main character and on my anime list, so therefore he is most definitely a main character in this season 2. And I'm sure when he does show up, he will have a shit ton of screen time. He will literally have so much screen time that they will not know what to do with, how to get him off the screen. But it's episode 4. I need Favreau now. I think the story's made as far as it came to Favreau. Give me Favreau now. I want to see him. Where is Favreau? Oh God, I love saying that. But no, in all seriousness, we actually have, was it Gianna d'Arc, and the Saint Gianna d'Arc, and she's like, please, Lord Michael. And so I'm not sure if she's an angel or she's the girl from season 1 that was blessed by the gods and had that, like, staff or spear or whatever. I can't remember. Obviously, she looks a little bit different. She looks similar, but she does look different to me. And apparently, the Holy Child is her son. I wonder who the father of that is. Is it Michael? I don't know. I'm really wondering. But, let me know down in the comments below. Was that the girl from season 1? I know I could research on my own, but I don't have time at the moment. I'm trying to get some other stuff done today. But yeah, I'm interested to know who she is. I mean, given I could be like 5 clicks away, but don't have time right now. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know. See you. Peace.